time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Hurricanes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. The Hurricanes will crank up the tempo.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception, and you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing that they can win this game.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Offense was set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
We find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. 1st down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. And the Canes come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Wants to throw it. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for 6. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Play action here on first down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Caught over the middle. It's Cox. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That completion sets up a second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Moore. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. The Canes will have 1st and 10 here.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To the air, it's Gardner. Caught by the receiver. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Here's a target, and it's complete. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. They're going to scramble now. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, midshipman. No chance to catch him there. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. It's Cox. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. The back's got it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. comes a throw from the red zone. Slides the quick throw. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Canes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. But they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the kickoff will be returned. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They're going to run it here. He's past the marker and still going. Heads out of bounds. For a solid game.
Just exactly what you'd expect to see from Navy. Tough, physical running, and a first down to keep those sticks moving.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
They're going to run it. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Dropping back, it's Gardner. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. And there's the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made on the left side. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Turner. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. 3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. The pocket breaking down. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Oh, he almost got there. Tough to do against the defense in dime package like the defense they're using here. But they almost let him slip through to pick up that first down. Good job of this defense knowing exactly what they needed to do to just keep him short of the line to get.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking to scramble. And the pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Dropping back, it's Gardner. Looking deep down the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Navy, to put them on top now.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. Will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Picks up the first, looking for more. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Motion now from the tight end. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Back to pass. It's Gardner. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Looks at the sideline. What a catch there to stay in bounds.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the catch downfield. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36. Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a 1st down.
Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Pressure is coming. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Navy will snap it from the red zone now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Tries to get it to the running back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
To throw, it's Gardner. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Catch made on the left side. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Trying for a fourth down completion. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Navy! They jump on top now here in the fourth.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. And he'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Cox. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. Spinning out of the tackle. And the Canes offense is on the move now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. The Canes are looking to keep this drive going.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Canes looking to run some tempo here. Looks right for a quick completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through.
Touchdown, Miami. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner trying to create good field position. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football. To throw, it's Gardner.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Maybe the last shot here. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. Man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that pass is batted away, incomplete.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
This might be for the ball game. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's Gardner. Finds his target. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Bringing pressure. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play?
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Now a late timeout is taken, 6 seconds showing on the clock. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Shotgun formation here on third down. On the move now. Touchdown, midshipmen. They jump on top now here in the fourth. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sport.